Buongiorno, welcome to my channel. My name is Stefania if you're new here. So today we are going to be playing with the new Haus Laboratories DD collection. Sorry, I had to do it. So we are going to be testing these out. I'll test them out on bare lids with an eyeshadow palette, all that good stuff. But I saw the red shade and I was like super interested in it. I don't know if you guys were, hopefully. That's why you click on this video. But yeah, let's play with these. I'll give you my thoughts, opinions. They are a little bit more expensive than our other products, and they are different. I did not know that initially. So let's go ahead and hop in. Please don't forget to subscribe down below. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, let's play with some eyeshadows. Okay. So these are the ones that I got. I only picked up two. I picked up, they always say Glam Attack. It's so hard to read the clear stickers on these things. Like, why? But this is Glamour Puss. I don't like that name. It's very loud outside. It's super rainy and stormy and everything's just loud and I don't like it and I just want to bundle in a blanket and not move. And then the other shade I got is Retro. So I got Retro and Glamour Puss. I don't like it. But yeah, it's the red. Like, I thought that these were going to be the same. I don't know if you guys did, but like when they came out with new shades, I was like, okay, they're just coming out with new shades of like the old one, which I have, Aphrodite. And I do actually use this quite a bit. I really like this for just like a very simple, all over the lid type look. But these are actually metallic, so they are not the same formula as the ones that previously came out. She did come out with one new shade in the powder formula, but this is the metallic formula. So I'm expecting it to be more like the Stila shadows. And then of course I did order these on Amazon. Let's do some quick swatches just so we can kind of see what they look like. So I can already tell, like, coming out of the bottle, it's a little chunkier than the last one. So I expect these to be more like the Stila type formula. But yeah, I still think it's weird it's sold on Amazon, but at the same time, I'm not mad about this 2-day shipping. And I can't talk that much crap about Amazon because I work for Amazon. So I was like, oh, I ordered these yesterday and they are already here. They got here last night. I will say I'm looking at it and I'm already a little bit like, So these are the new formula. I'll swatch the old one right next to it just because I do think Retro is going to be a lot like it. So initially I thought I was going to like the metallic formula better. I love metallic eyes, but just by looking at the swatches, obviously we'll see when we put it on, I can tell that I like the powder one better because I like shimmer. I didn't realize that these were going to be like a matte. Like when they said metallic, I didn't realize like it was going to be like a matte metallic formula, not like, I thought it was going to be glittery. It does go on very smooth, not chunky at all, but it doesn't remind me of like the Stila glitter and glows. It reminds me of the Stila liquid eyeshadows is what we're getting. So these are the two new shades right here, and then that is what the other one looks like. I'm sorry about my burn, guys. I keep thinking it's a swatch of something. All right, so I feel like we're gonna swatch these on the eyes by themselves, and then I will kind of play with it with other eyeshadow, but let me get you in closer. I always hate getting this close to the camera because I can feel like you're like, oh, my crow's feet. You can see everything, but at the same time, I'm just like, but this is what I prefer when I'm watching a makeup video. I can't stand it when it's from far away. Like I've been watching a few of the Jaclyn Hill like highlighter formulas and I'm just like, why isn't anyone zooming in? Like I want to know if it completely brings out the texture. So let's start with the red. I was most excited for this one, definitely for like holiday parties. Not that I go to holiday parties. But yeah, I'm gonna go straight in from the applicator. All right, I am going to take this brush. This is a R32 from Morphe. I'm just going to see if we can blend. What I like about the other ones is you can really just wear it as a one shadow type color. You don't really need anything else with it. I mean, I still usually put a color in the crease, but it's blending out just fine. It's just not what I had in mind. I was like thinking holidays and I just think of glitter. I don't know if you guys thought that. Some people are gonna really love this. And then let's go in with Retro on this eye. I love champagne color, so I'm really liking this one over the red. Like I like how bright that is. It does remind me of a lot of things that I already have. Like I said, it really is just like a liquid eyeshadow. But yeah, it's my fault for not reading the description. So I can't use the same brush. So let's do the same on this side. The good thing is they don't feel drying. Like they don't feel like they're gonna, like sometimes you can just feel that they're gonna crack. Like it doesn't feel that way on my hand either. So let's see, like it really does lay down. Like that's nice. The red moves a tiny bit, but definitely like this color, nothing. And then compared to the old formula, same thing, doesn't move. So I like that. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off and then put it together with an eye look, but this is what they look like solo. All right, I'm gonna dip into a few crease shades just to kind of give us a little bit of eye shape. I did put some concealer in my eyes. The red definitely stained, just so that you are aware, which happens with like every red. But I'm gonna use my little Natasha Denoni, my Natasha Denona like mini palette. I swear words today are a struggle. Like every time I read House Labs, I'm like House Laboratories, like Dexter, you know, or I'm just like DD. I am so excited though. I did order the new Sonia G eye set. I'm so excited. I literally didn't buy the face set because she had said she was going to come out with an eye set, and I was just like, I can't afford both right before Christmas, like, or like leading up to Christmas. I still really want some of that face set, but to me, like there was like I don't need an expensive highlight brush. You know what I mean? The rest, I'm like, I want that experience on my face. But that one, I was kind of like, I was like, I'll wait till they're sold as individuals. But the eye sets, like these brushes, just make my heart happy when I do my makeup. I know that sounds weird, but it's a whole experience every time. Whereas like palettes, I get excited about, but I'm not going to use that same palette most likely like every day. Whereas like the brushes, I'm just like, yes, like I feel like I actually use them. You know what I mean? Like get use out of it. So I'm fine with spending a little bit more. Even though I love my I don't love my but like I still use my Morphe brushes on a constant basis as well. Did anyone else see Nikki Tutorial's like brow routine? I tried it and I was like, does not work for me. Like I just felt like my eyes I just looked crazy. Like when my husband did my makeup, that's how I felt when I did like brows like that. Like I'm not saying anything bad about her brows, they just don't work on me. Like, but when she said like she shaves right here, I'm just like, should I do that? Like, is that why it skips a little bit? But I'm like way too scared. I'm just like, what if I accidentally shave off the little bit of a tail that I have? Like, that just seems so dangerous. But let me know if you guys ever actually do that. Like, yes, I shave my face, but I don't shave like underneath my eyebrow. But now I'm like, maybe I should. All right, I'm gonna dip into the deep brown of the palette just to darken up the outer V. Did you guys watch the Influencer Awards? I did not last night. I had it playing on the background when I was doing my makeup today. I have to say, like, I don't get it. Like part of it is like kind of my fault, or like, I don't know. Like I didn't get really into it. It's not like I voted for anybody, but when people win, I'm just like, they don't even do that category. Like, how did they win that category? Like, the only one, I mean, I felt for like Mario, you know what I mean? Like Makeup by Mario, and I was so happy he got his award and his speech was really well, but everyone else seemed super unprepared. Everything was all over the place as far as that award show went, and it kind of like opens your eyes into like, I feel like YouTube is the whole point is to feel like you're relating to somebody, and then I felt like that I watched that award show and I was like, I don't relate to any of these people. Like it's a whole like thing, and it's just like they could make it so much more fun. Like I'm like, why don't they have drama channels doing the interviews? Like I feel like that's who should, you know what I mean? Like they would just make it entertaining. Like I'm not saying they should like create drama at the awards, but like just their commentary would be funnier than watching most of the people. And then what's wrong with people? No one's clapping for anyone. Like I'm just like, at least pretend to be excited that you're there. Like still, I mean, anyone wants to be valued for their work, but geez, like I don't know. What did you guys think? Did you watch it? Do you not really care? I mean, it's not like I just saw it pop up on my feed and I was like, yeah, I'll watch it. You know, and I'm like, I guess I should have voted if I have a say in this, because I was like, why did this person win? What is it? All right, so we're going to take the red shade. I forgot how much I love this little like mini nude palette. I haven't reached for it a ton lately. I did just reorganize my whole makeup collection, like all the stuff I put in my bathroom. I need to get little trays and be more organized, but I am not that person. Everything is everywhere, and I'm trying. I'm trying to change that so that I can find things, because I found so much in my collection that I was like, oh, I already have that. Like lipstick colors mostly. Everything else I don't really forget about. I'm one of those weird, like, almost hoarder-ish people where, like, I'll remember an outfit I bought 5 years ago and be like, oh, that's going to be perfect for this event. So the nice thing is it's not like I'm not double dipping into the product, which I like. You know what I mean? Because I don't feel like I'm wasting it. It does feel very smooth on the eyes. It's not skipping. Obviously, it is going to transfer up. Like, I have slightly hooded eyes, and that's just the name of the game. So I will have to blend that away in a minute. But the red it's an intense red for sure. I am interested though, like where this brand goes. I'm going to grab the other shade in Retro and put that more towards the inner corner. I feel like a lot of people now are just like over it. Like they're just like, what a boring brand. And I don't necessarily feel like that. Like I actually enjoy a few. Like I like my lip gloss I got. I love my lip liner. And then the Aphrodite shade I really like. But I feel like you have to love cream products to like appreciate the brand. I mean, I did think like Lady Gaga was going to be more like a little bit different of a brand. But that's also the reason why I thought the influencer awards were weird. I was like, how is it that nobody cares about this yet? All these celebrities are starting their own makeup brands and they can't show up, like, but they want your money. You know what I mean? They want these influencers to promote their products. So that's why I thought it was going to be a bigger deal than it was. I'm just going to take my finger and just kind of blend the two together. I'm going to pick up that brown just to see if it will flake. Like I said, I don't love that it transfers into the crease, but that's just how cream products work on me. And I just want to see if it flakes off. But it seems to have like dried down pretty nicely. Do you guys prefer liquid eyeshadows? Are you indifferent? Like, I'm kind of indifferent about it. Like, it has to be something really pretty or very glittery, because I hate messing with glitter glues. All right, it is blending nicely though. I will say that. It's not like flaking off or peeling off or anything like that. All right, I'm just gonna smoke at my lower lash line. I'll do some comparisons of other formulas and give you my thoughts. Okay, so this is the finished look. Oh, my earrings, look. I'm not gonna lie though, now that it's like all on and put together, I like it a lot more than I initially thought. Like I'm happy with the look I came up with. I did want to show you guys, it does remind me a lot of the Stila Glimmer and Glows. So this is kind of the difference. I do like that she leaves a little clear part to see the color, because at first I was like, oh my gosh, how are you supposed to tell the differences between these? Whereas like the Stila ones, like the clear packaging, you can really tell. At the same time, they always look weird because it's like the product like separates throughout the bottle. These are $24 from Stila. The Glam Attack ones are $22. The original one, which is the shimmer ones, they are $20. So these ones are $2 more expensive. I don't know, apparently because of the formula. I will say, like, between the two, I did swatch. Like, I have the shade Carefree, which is right there. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's not completely opaque. Like, I have a hard time with these Stila ones as far as, like, not giving full opacity and kind of separating on the lid, whereas I don't feel that way with the Glam Attacks, at least so far. I didn't have any problems with the application. Like, it went on smooth, it covered the lid, which is what I want. So I always feel like sometimes with darker eyeshadows, like, I feel like it brings out, like, the bags into my eyes. But I do really like it. It's a really pretty color. Obviously, between the two, I like the champagne, the retro shade better. And I feel like that's going to be one where I can, like, do it as an inner corner if I want to. It's just going to be more well-loved. I prefer glitter, so I feel like I've said that enough times in this video. And I glitter. So I like the shimmer formula better. Like the Aphrodite shade is one of my favorites. I prefer that one, but I also feel like it's a preference thing. Some people are going to like these because they don't really like glitter. But yeah, I'm on the fence. I'm going to use them a little bit more. They aren't bad by any means. I just didn't read the description well enough. But the formula is very smooth. I don't think you'll be disappointed as long as you know what you're getting into. It just depends if you're going to reach for like liquid eyeshadows. But They really aren't going anywhere. They're not budging, which I really appreciate. So especially with the darker colors, I like that it's going to stay down, and it didn't skip at all, especially for being darker shades. Like, I feel like my eyes look pretty even. Like, one isn't like all patchy and the other one's fine. And you guys saw me blend over top, and it worked out just fine. It didn't flake off and get gross. It feels very comfortable on the lids. Like, I'm not just like, you know, like sometimes you put one on and you're just like, that's not happening. But yeah, guys, that is it from me. Let me know if you're going to be picking these up. I do think she's coming out with more because it said part 1 of the holiday collection. I'm still like interested in the brand. Like, yes, it's not as visually exciting as I thought it was going to be, but at the same time, like, nothing's been a complete miss for me. So quality wise, I feel like they're doing a good job. It's just more of like, what are they going to release next? You know, like, what's going to be Gaga's, like, what are we going to want from the brand? I still want to try the liquid, the felt tip liner, but I already have a few open, so I just, you know, didn't want to be wasteful. But yeah, let me know what you think. She did come out with a red lipstick. I'm not a red fan, as I'm wearing a red shirt and essentially red eyeshadow, but I'm not a red fan on the lips. Like, I have a few red lipsticks, but they're not my go-tos, so I was not interested in that. I'm excited for when she comes out with more. Like, I'm expecting unique shades from her, you know what I mean? So we'll see. Let me know what you guys think. Please don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Bye, guys.